The time now is 5:36, just getting off of the National Weather Service Chad, and some of my colleagues over there saying that as close to Topeka as Emporia, some of the glaze already on some of the parked cars and some of the pavement and sidewalks across our south towns. Something to keep in mind as we track this ice storm south to north across the area today. Our KSNT WeatherCam network in West Topeka this morning noticed some of that light freezing drizzle, freezing mist happening this morning. We're at the freezing mark in Topeka, 32 degrees, but the roadway's still doing okay. However, I-70 here looking a little glossy. Keep that in mind as pavement temperatures are right around the freezing mark. Let's get to radar this morning, exactly what's going on. Our KSNT Storm Track Max Track radar. Remember that pink color is the ice. It's the freezing rain, but any other color you see on the radar today besides blue, which would be snow, we're not going to see that, but the yellows, the oranges, the reds, and the green colors, that's plain old rain. Temperatures above freezing where you see that, and it's already starting to mix in just south of our viewing area, like in Iola, Kansas, but almost the entire stretch of Anderson County, Garnett, the county seat there, south on US 59 and 169, seeing some of the freezing rain. Burlington, south on US 75, you guys in Coffee County seeing the freezing rain. Emporia just starting to kind of be on that northern edge of some of the heavier, more steady freezing rain. I can't wait for our KSNT Storm Tracker to get down there to see what some of those roadways look like. It's one of our south towns this morning that's starting to see the full-on freezing rain. Our KSNT Max Track radar farther north, we have a couple pockets of that freezing mist, very, very light rain or drizzle along Interstate 70 between Topeka and Lawrence, but now closing in on south central Jefferson County. There's Lake Perry and Oskaloosa and Meriden seeing some of that light freezing mist. Something to keep in mind because it does not take much to kind of put a glaze on your cars or the roadways. Our KSNT Future Track a little bit later on this morning. The clock starts here at 10 o'clock this morning. AM, of course, but notice the storm system really starts picking up steam as it moves south to north, and by mid to late morning, right before lunchtime, I think some of our northern towns close to the Nebraska state line start to see some of that freezing rain. However, temperatures, they only need to be just above 32 degrees for it to kind of just fall as plain old rain, and that's what we're watching, that green color. This is almost kickoff in Kansas City this afternoon into the early evening, 6:30 p.m. Kickoff is about 7:30 later today. Notice that green color along I-70. That's just plain old rain as temperatures start to warm up. And oh, by the way, tomorrow, a lot of you off from work and from school, the forecast is improving because I'm not tracking freezing rain for the holiday. However, it is going to be a soaker, a washout tomorrow, a steady to heavy rain almost all day long for MLK Junior Day. Our KSNT Future Track ice accumulations, some new numbers coming in this morning, about 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch, maybe some pockets of heavier ice across our southern and westernmost counties. Otherwise, a little bit less than projected the past couple of days. We had some dry air to kind of overcome earlier today. Tonight, we fall back down to 34, rain likely. You just saw that on Future Track. Plain old rain tomorrow, and if you can believe this, high temperatures push 50 by tomorrow afternoon, even with that soaking rain. The coolest day of the week after today will be Tuesday, a high of 42, kind of a day of transition. We'll battle some of those clouds. And then Mr. Sunshine is back in full force the rest of the week with high temperatures as early as Wednesday or Thursday approaching 60.